you may think, how did someone like me end up being a champion for diversity and inclusion as a business leader and an HR leader? Well, our family exported our products on the farm to 32 different countries around the world. So from a very young age, I didn't know if I would wake up in the morning and find a guest from Malaysia or Thailand at our house, but it showed me that there is a larger world out there, and also that the world is a smaller place because of a lot of the similarities that each of us have. So what is the difference between diversity and inclusion? Well, you can see some definitions here. They're from Merriam-Webster dictionary. Diversity is being different from one another, whereas inclusion is being part of the whole group. And I'm going to give you an example. We're a grocery retailer, so let's talk food. I want you to think about the components of an ice cream sundae. So there's a banana, which is a great healthy food, high in potassium. It has a unique and different or diverse contribution to make. If you think about the ice cream, something that's sweet, it's a comfort food for a lot of individuals. Chocolate sauce, and things like strawberries that you may put into a sundae. Well, each of those components is individual and unique. But when you bring them together inclusively into the sundae, your outcome as a group is even more spectacular. So that's a very simple definition of how we view diversity versus inclusion. You'll never think of it in the same way again. So the way we do things. So diversity and inclusion at Loblaws starts from the top. So our president, Alan Layton, our CEO, Galen Weston, if you happen to see him on TV, extremely supportive of the work we're doing because we've taken really key business and talent approaches to it. We've tied it to our corporate social responsibility pillars, which are connected to our mission. And I actually sit on our corporate social responsibility committee as the representative for our HR team. So when you look at the pillars, we have 5. One is respect, respect the environment, source with integrity, make a positive difference in our community, be a great place to work, and then reflect our nation's diversity. So you can see it's been given the same level of importance as all of those other core pillars that we see as foundational to our business. So talking about it in a little more detail and looking at the reflect our nation's diversity, we put an inclusion council in place back in December last year. So it's not even a year old yet. So I talked about journey. We're still in our journey going forward. But the Inclusion Council is a group of senior leaders at Loblaws who come from across the business. Because my perspective was HR, or that diversity and inclusion is not an HR initiative. It's a business initiative. So out of 13 people on the council, I am the only HR person. So marketing's at the table, IT's at the table, store operations are at the table. And this group is diverse from their geography that they come from the length of experience they've had with the business, from the different business units they come from, and then in terms of age, gender, culture, etc. So we've really tried to create an inclusion council that reflects our colleagues across the business. And this council sets diversity and strategy. So currently the council is focused on 3 goals. And the first goal is having our stores culturally or ethnically reflect the communities that they're located in. And you can see, you may be able to see, if you can't see, I'll describe it. There is a picture of cherries with some a Mandarin tagline under it. That's actually a campaign we ran in Mingpao for recruitment for a number of our GTA stores to further reach into the Asian talent that is located in this great city of ours. And then coupled with that, because for us, ethnicity is always about people and products, as Jane did a little plug there for our ethnic products, that was far better than me doing it. We also ran our 1000th Taste of Canada promotion stores and seen that. So that's one goal. Our second goal or focus is on increasing our percent of women store managers across our business nationally. Now we are, beyond that, looking at a Woman at Loblaws launch, and you'll see our logo there. So we are currently, my team's working on a Facebook site for salaried women to be able to communicate across the business and socially network. So we're very excited about that launch and trying to use some new media to do it. And then the third goal of the council is to increase our number of people with disabilities in our stores and our store support offices. Because again, this is a great demographic of people that can contribute and bring knowledge to our business.